Hello, folks. Today, I would like to tell you a story. Now, before I tell you the story, if you hear any strange noises in the background, it's my youngest son playing. I don't know whether it's Fortnite or he's playing some video game, and he's in a chat with his friends. So that's the explanation of the noise that you may be hearing in the background. Anyway, so let's go on with the story. Once upon a time, there were two men. Both of these men were accused of stealing from one department store. One man was innocent, the other man was guilty. They both protested their innocence. In the case of the innocent man, when he was told that the department store had a load of security cameras installed 2 weeks previous to the alleged incident, the innocent man was over the moon. He was delighted at the fact that there were security cameras on the premises, because he knew once the footage was downloaded and it was seen by all, this would prove his innocence. So he couldn't wait for the footage to be shown. He just couldn't wait. He could that the footage could not come quick enough. However, in the case of the guilty man, he had obviously the exact opposite reaction. He wasn't happy about the fact that there's security cameras available. He got very defensive. He was opposed to the footage being shown. He started making outlandish claims about how, one, he was being set up by the management. They had some kind of vendetta against him. Two, he started accusing the footage of being fake and made up in order to stitch him up. So this was his reaction. So I've told you the story. So just let the story simmer in your mind. Picture the situation, the reaction of the innocent man being happy about the closed circuit television or security cameras, and the guilty man reaction to being opposed to the security cameras footage being revealed. Okay, so now we move on to space tourism. The project has been spoken about for a while, but it's the prospect of space tourism has come up again in the media. Now, we're 21st century technology. It'll be a matter of time before they crack it. You know what I'm saying? You just compare a mobile phone to a computer 15 years ago, and you can see the great steps have been made. So please still keep in mind the story I told you about the innocent man being accused of theft and the guilty man being accused of theft, and you have the security cameras that took footage. Keep that story in mind. So I've just mentioned to you space tourism. In my experience, every time I've mentioned space tourism to a flat earth believer, funny, their reaction is never one that is happy about the prospect of the general public going up in space and looking back down to the earth. They oppose the technology. They accuse it of being fake. They accuse multiple governments of deceiving them and us. There's a load of outlandish claims, and they're never happy. They're never seem to be happy about the prospect of the general public going up in space and seeing the globe or the earth, wherever suits you. Considering that they're the ones who's protesting of the shape of the earth, protesting about lies that's been covered up, you would think a flat earth believer would be over the moon of the prospect of the general public going up and seeing for themselves. You would think that a flat earth believer couldn't wait. As far as they're concerned, the technology couldn't come quick enough, as far as you would think, as far as they're concerned, because they're the ones who's professing that the current idea of the shape of the earth is wrong. So if everybody could go up and have a look, surely that works in their favor. But strange, they're never happy about this. Think of the story I told you, and let that sit, let that simmer in. Okay, you get my point. You see where I'm going with this? I know I took a long way round to make the point, but I thought it's such a comical situation that it needed time to build up. It was, let's call it verbal foreplay. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, bye.